There's a really dark side to spirituality, from predatory teachers to white supremacy to cultural appropriation to over commodification. And tonight I want to speak about something called spiritual bypassing.
It's using spirituality to avoid the complexity of emotions and psychological and socioeconomic issues. And I've done it myself many times, and I think everybody here in the room can say that, yeah, we're all guilty of doing it, but when it's done to you, it's really painful. And I had a tough experience a few months ago with somebody, and I wrote a poem based on this, and it's called, I find it so hard to be with you when you're being spiritual with a capital S. Thank you for listening, and here we go. I'll come to you with a bleeding heart, an open wound, septic in severity, thick tears running down my soul, and to me you say with such temerity, take responsibility. Do you want to vent or do you want to transcend? Don't be a victim. Get out of the story. Don't look at me that way. This is coming from a place of love. If this is love, why does it feel like someone has put a sword through my heart? If this is love, why am I trembling in the violence of your stance, in the rigidity of this trance? Why am I struck by the inhumanity of your so-called spirituality? I sighed because I find it so hard to be with you when you are being spiritual with a capital S. Spiritual with a capital S preaches transcendence, claims loving presence, but often it's just a performance. And I know that you do to me what's been done to you, what your so-called spiritual teachers practice without abandon or apology in ashrams aplenty, and sure, your teachers have learned a few things, but while they have been shut up in their ashrams, cloistered in concentric circles of worshippers and devotees, whispering myths, enforcing doctrines, their hearts have ossified into rocks. Their dogma, their persona creates illusions, these vaporous blankets of confusion. They claim to have received enough esoteric, spiritual, transcendent learning to convince themselves that this murky business of being human can be overcome. Transcendence? Well, if only life moved at so predictable a cadence. So you do to me what's been done to you, and I don't blame you, because I've been there too. I used to be hooked on this new age locomotion, forever going to the workshops and the bookshops on the self-help ocean, following teachers who preached perfection as the only way to reach some mythical delusion, searching, posturing perfection, meditation, searching, and then in the middle of all of the searching, my beloved died. And when he died, I broke down. I fell apart into grief, into death, into depression, into isolation, into anxiety, into fear, and then again here, into love, into joy, into presence. I fell apart and I woke up, and now I trust in my heart. I trust in art. Our humanness is gorgeousness. And I know for a fact spirituality isn't spelt with a capital S. I know for a fact spirituality is more than mantra chanting, body shaking, wearing high vibrational fabrics and burning incense. Spirituality is an orientation. That's it. It's just an orientation, not a destination or a vocation. It's just love in motion. My best spiritual teachers have been love, life, and grief. The rice fields and the leaves, they guided me for free. Not like these spiritual pyramid schemes that need you to do level 1, level 2, and level 3. Stillness. Stillness teaches me more than spirituality with a capital S. Stillness in the glow of a sunrise. In the way he used to look into my eyes. In the beauty of my heartbreak. In the majesty of his death. Spirituality is presence. Waking up from this trance. And also acceptance. And so I guess, while I find it hard to be with you when you're being spiritual with a capital S, I will always remember with love the human within. I love the way you loved me. I love that you added some extra water into my soup and stirred it even though I said it's alright. I love that you drove 75 minutes into the night just to see me perform 5 minutes on the stage. And now I'm sad, so very sad, that friends we can no longer be. My heart has a wound from where you used to be. And I hope that our paths may meet if it's meant to be. Until then, my dear friend, I bow to your divinity.